there's a lot of comfort in generalizing people, whether it's on ethnicity, gender, religion. I believe it's false. It's false comfort, right? But generalizing can give us a sense of control. We're controlling whether or not we're going to get hurt, how we're going to get hurt, when we're going to get hurt, how bad we're going to get hurt, but it's false. You don't know anybody until you know somebody. The other day I had a girl, one of my friends, she was asking me about guy behavior, and she was like, "What does this mean? What does it mean when guys do this?" And I'm at that age where I'm like, everybody's different. I know that the internet would have you believe otherwise. I know that there's so many videos out there that are giving the impression that all men are like this, all women are like this, all white people are like this, all black people. No, the world is filled with unknowns. All right, you don't know anybody. The only thing you can know about somebody, you can possibly know their biology. If you see me, right? I'm a guy. Biologically, you can possibly know things about me, right? Now, you can make some guesses about me based on my ethnicity. You might hit the ball, you might not hit the ball. But that's it. Like you don't know me. You wouldn't know that I've published 2 books. You wouldn't know I have a sister. You wouldn't know I have both parents. My dad's in my life, my mom's in my life. If you go about based off stereotypes, you might have thought I didn't have a dad. I love my dad. My dad's great. But yeah, these generalizations, like there is just like, I don't know, you don't know people until you know people. And when she asked me that, I was like, I don't know your guy friend. So I can't tell you what this means. I can guess and tell you what it means, but it could be wrong. Cause like just because him and I are guys does not mean I'll be able to tell you what his behavior means. It could mean a whole bunch of different things. And I think people get so I don't know. I think the internet has made people soft, right? People can't handle the unknown. People are so afraid of getting hurt. Nobody knows how to handle hurt and discomfort. And this stuff is not new, right? You've always had bad people out there. You've always had disappointment out there. You've always had pain. But the internet, I think it gives you this space that you can go to in the comfort of your own home, and you can tell people with similar stories and similar thoughts and similar feelings to you on something, and you're surrounded by false comfort. You're not dealing with negative. If somebody's negative, you can block them. You don't have to deal with them. They're not in your face. They're not talking to you anymore. It's just like, but that's not the real world. And like you're surrounded by all of this false comfort feeding you negative thoughts and beliefs about things outside of your bubble that you're not even dealing with. And now it's like you generalize. You're living off of generalizations, and that's not the real world, right? Some of the things you see on the internet is real. Like you do have bad people, gender wise, religion wise, ethnicity wise, but it's not as condensed as the internet is making it, right? You have to go out and just learn the world. You have to learn how to deal with discomfort. You have to learn how to deal with hurt. You have to learn how to deal with disappointment. Or, I mean, you could live on the internet if you want and just like be in a bubble. But like my friends talking to me about why do guys do this, you get to know him, ask him, talk to him, sit down and talk to him, figure him out. That's the fun part about dating. The whole point of dating is to bond with an individual, learn them inside and out, and teach them the inside and out of you. If you're the type of person who longs for social fulfillment, you have to go out and deal with the unknown. You have to deal with the fact that you can't control when you're going to get hurt. I mean, you can, but not in the way that you think. you can't control whether or not you're going to get hurt by generalizing and making snap assumptions about people. The only way you can prevent yourself from getting hurt is keeping yourself locked up in the house, right? People get hurt by their family. So you can't generalize. Generalizing, it's not. Stop going on Reddit, stop going on YouTube, stop going on Facebook, stop listening to these people who are saying, if a man does this, this. If a woman does this. No, you have to give people a chance to show them who you are. Like, if you assume if you assume every man or every woman is this or that, then yeah, of course every woman or every man is going to be that. But what happens when you meet the right one? I don't know. It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, really. Because if you assume every person is negative, and then you avoid those negative people, the chances of you meeting a negative person is really high because you're not giving yourself enough time to meet a nice person. So like you meet that one negative person, it's like, oh, see, I knew it. It's like, no, that's just simple math. That's probability. The more people you talk to, the more likely it is you'll meet somebody who's good or who's bad. And like the least people you talk to, the least chances you have to meet somebody who's good or nice. So it's just like that's not a generalization. That's just math. That's just probability. The world is filled with unknowns. And I think part of the human journey is navigating through that unknown and finding out what makes you happy, finding your fulfillment, overcoming, finding your light through the dark. I know that's a cliche, but I don't know. You can't generalize. I know people can be shitty, but like, I don't know. That's why I come back to the whole internet thing. I really think the internet has made people soft because there's always been negativity. There's always been bad people. There's always been disappointment. There's always been the chance that things aren't going to go your way. But we dealt with that stuff because it was worth to find the good things that we want. But now people are just like, they're just stuck in their own bubble of comfort because the internet gives you, it always gives you a space, a positive space. Like, have you ever searched for an opinion on something, typed it into Google, you went to Quora or Reddit, and you scrolled past the comments that went against what you want to hear, and you just looked at the ones that you wanted to hear, and you're accepting that as truth, right? You're ignoring the other things. Like, here's an example: you're going through a breakup, right? You're going through a breakup, or your gut is telling you something is off, and you type it in Google, and you're ignoring the people that are trying to talk sense. They're like, the people are like, well, you can't really know what's going on, or they could be busy, blah 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 blah. You're looking for the people they're saying, oh, they're cheating, because in your gut you feel like they're cheating. You don't know if they're cheating. You don't know. You have to find out. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, you can pick and choose your negatives and positives with the internet, but that's not how real life works. It's filled with unknowns, and I think there should be some comfort in the unknown, because that means like it's not your fault, right? It's not your responsibility. Okay, you do what you are supposed to do to get what you want out of life. You want the job, you apply for the job. You go to school, you learn the skill. If this company doesn't hire you, that's not on you. You don't control that. But you do control if you try or not. Go to another company. Or, with dating. You see an attractive woman, you see an attractive man, you go up to them. You don't control how they're going to be. You don't control if they're going to be a dog or if they're going to be a disappointment. You control. It is your responsibility to go for what you want. You don't control the outcomes. You don't get to control when that positive moment happens, but you control you. And I just think people need to stop being so worried about the unknown. You don't control the unknown. It's your job, it's your responsibility to navigate through the unknown to get to that special place that you are desiring to be. So, yeah. I mean, you can keep generalizing if you want, but I'm just saying it's a false sense of comfort. It's not that comfort, that safeness that you feel. Damn. That safeness that you feel, it's not real. It's not real. So, but that there are good people out there.